It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop it.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yeah.
Throwing to start this game. Has him on the quick hitter. They will have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
First carry now for the rookie out of Kent State. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Come on.
Back-to-back carries here. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
First and 10 now from the 46. Milrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready? Go.
Handoff now from the gun. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fate.
Couldn't find a completion on first down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Let go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. So the Vikings sending out the field goal team here. This from 35 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
45-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They go play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it near the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Here we go, set. Night.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. Back to throw. This one's caught. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. To the air, Milroe. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Dive play straight ahead. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they come. Second down.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Throwing here, Milroe. Escapes the pocket. That's incomplete on second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready.
To the air on third and long. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. It's a 3-3 game. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Heads out on the bootleg. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Brings up second and 3.
Second and 3 now. Pass play now. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
26-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Here's a throw. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. Gravity lock, go.
They'll start this series with an option left. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. That's Taylor working the sideline. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 24 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
To the air now on first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Zone read, it's Pacheco. Takes a tackle, he's still going. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That one gains 7. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's his running back. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on third and 1. It's complete. This is Olave. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense is set. First and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That's up and through for the point after. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Sending him on the dive. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
It's a loss of 2.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Milrow from the gun. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Go. Like it. Check. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Has it in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game.
13. Vikings 10.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. Caught quickly on the slant. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, one play remaining in this half. Here's the final play of our first half.
Let's go. 7, go.
He's back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And the Vikings are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
27-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going now on first down. That one's complete right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 4.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
19,
Throwing on seconds. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Got to keep this one and go. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time right. Connects on the crosser. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Deron Bland.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here we go, set.
Takes the second down snap. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
That's another Seahawks first down. An 8-yard
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Quick throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Pacheco. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Trujillo ends on the point after. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
20. Vikings 10.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He's got it on the bootleg. Headed out right. Completed to his running back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, find those completions outside the pocket.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Throwing now, Milrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Viking 18.
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 12-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with third and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the option, they give it to Pacheco. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Toward that tackle to Michael Hall.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 now from the 46. They're going play action. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Just a yard left to go on second down. Running back sent in motion. A second down run by Pacheco. On the move, past the 40. Again, he's got room. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can put this out of reach catches, they make it a 16-point lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. This is Trujillo to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
27, Vikings 10.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the double.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Bill Rowe from the gun. To the right, hold in by Jefferson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He loses the football. And that should be Seahawks football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Ready.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
The first down carry for Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Back to throw. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Vikings in the dime on third down. 6 DBs out there. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Here he goes, third and long. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His fourth total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And the return takes them down inside the opposing 40. Some excellent field position here.
38-yard line.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
First down throw here from Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, Milrow. Looking right, and he finds it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football. That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. It's Pacheco again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He'll call his own number. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Well, he didn't hand it off or throw it, but he probably should have picked one of those two options. They kept some help by the line, and they tracked him down for the loss.
Fourth down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Punt team on the field. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Dumps it off to his running back. Up the sideline past the 25. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.